Hey folks, this is Vincent Idley with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to check out Call to Adventure. This game supports 1 to 4 players, it's for ages 13 and up, and the average play time is 30 to 60 minutes. This just came in the mail today, so this is going to be a learning how to play / first impressions video. I did look over the rulebook multiple times, and based on what I've figured out, this is a character building game, but it has a little bit of set collection. It's got a little bit of splendor in the way that you take cards from this upper area here. There's an alignment tracker that tracks your hero's progress as you continue your journey throughout the game. You've got these runes over here that act like dice, and you'll be using those to try and overcome challenges. You've got a hero and an anti-hero deck off to the left-hand side here. You get to draw those and use them throughout the game. And basically, how you mold your character and how efficiently you do so will determine who wins the game. Here's a quick look at the score sheet. You're going to be earning points across multiple categories. And yes, none of this is going to mean anything to you because if you've never played it, then you don't know what any of this is. But basically, this is a character board, and you'll get 3 starter cards in the beginning of the game to represent the 3 different, I guess, acts or parts of your journey. There's your origin, there's your motivation, and there's your destiny? Yes. So you've got your origin and your motivation. Each player is going to get 2 of each of these 3 cards, 3 different types of cards. So 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these. You're going to choose one. You're going to play the one that you want, the one origin that you want face up. You're going to play one of the motivation cards face up, and you're going to play the one of the 2 destiny cards face down. This is sort of like a special endgame scoring card that'll come in toward the end of the game. So this is sort of your character. Like mine is a farmer, and my motivation, I am the seeker of truth. Okay, she is the pickpocket, and what is that, thrill seeker? I guess that goes hand in hand with that. What kind of, there's nothing more thrilling than picking pockets, I guess. Oh, man. And then whatever your destiny is, I don't know what it is, she does, and you can look at this at any time, of course. So throughout the game, you're going to be taking cards from this array here. The Act 1 cards go under your first card here, your origin. The second act cards go under your motivation, and the third act cards go under your destiny. Once you have 3 cards under one of your cards here, like if you have 3 of these Act 1 cards under your origin card, it becomes locked in, and you can no longer attempt cards on that row. You have to move on to the next one. But you'll notice that I've only got Act 1 revealed right now. When one of us does manage to get 3 under here, they'll unlock the next row. Once the next row is unlocked and the cards are dealt, anyone can access that row. So for example, let's say Ida Lee got 3 Act 1 cards, she unlocked the second row, I only have 1 card under here. I can still attempt the Act 2 cards if I wanted to, even though I didn't finish the first act yet. But that's risky because the Act 2 cards are harder than the Act 1 cards. So sort of like Splendor in the sense that these are easy, these are moderate, and these are difficult to complete. Mm-hmm. There's 2 kinds of, I'm going to call them act cards. Mm-hmm. There's traits, which there's only 1 option on them, and as long as you complete the requirement down here, you'll be able to gain the card, and whenever you gain a card, you're going to slide it under a card like this so that you've got these symbols visible only. Again, these are for trait cards. So at the beginning of the game, I've got a strength and a wisdom. I know that's what they're called because each of these runes and colors has an attribute associated with them. Yellow is strength, the gray is dexterity, red is constitution, and so on. So as I gain cards, I'm going to be just sliding them under like this. And again, trait cards, you just simply have to complete these requirements on the bottom in order to get this. These other ones up here, the gray ones are story related, and at the end of the game there's a set collection point bonus. For every 2 you have, you get 2 points. For 3, you get 4 points. And for 4 or more of these symbols, you would get 8 points. So there's a set collection element there. Getting more of the same symbol like this, again, more attribute symbols, lets you throw more runes or / dice whenever you're attempting a challenge. The challenge is the other kind of card that you'll find in these decks. Challenges have 2 options to them. You can either do the top one or the bottom one, although sometimes they're harder. Like the bottom here has a +1, meaning that it's more difficult. So on the left-hand side is the difficulty. I need 3 successful rune throws. I need 3 successes in order to complete this top challenge here, if I decide to go that route with it. The runes that I can use are right underneath it, so I can use Dexterity or Wisdom, assuming I've got those attributes on my character. So if all I have is Strength, I may not want to do this, because it would be a lot harder for me to actually complete this. Whenever you roll against a challenge, you do get 3 base runes. These are the runes that you're going to be throwing. These slash marks are successes. You're always going to get 3 of these base ones, and that'll be plus whatever attribute ones that you get from the cards that you have. There's strength runes, there's constitution runes, wisdom runes, and so on. You can also, when trying to complete a challenge, spend one of these experience points. Each player starts the game with 3 of these, and you can get more throughout the game. But you can spend one to get one of these dark runes. The one side of the dark rune has a slash, which is a success. The other side is a moon. That counts as 2 successes, but you have to lower your alignment on this tracker here. There's a lot of things going on, is what I'm trying to say. Back to the challenge here. You're going to choose one of the 2 here. If it's more challenging, you have to take an account for that. You need 4 successes if you do the bottom one, 3 if you do the top one, because there's a +1 down here. And your rewards are here to the right. And if you happen to, let's say I did the bottom one, I would just slide that underneath the bottom of the card like this. I would just get, instead of it being slid on the top, it'd be slid on the bottom, and I would still get these. I would get to draw a hero card, which is over here, and I would get to use this attribute in the future when throwing rune dice. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna either be taking a trait or a challenge on your turn from here and adding it to these cards. If you've got 3, you lock that in, and you attempt to do your other ones. So that's the gist of it. There's more to it than that. There are point values here on your alignment. So at the end of the game, wherever it's sitting, wherever this marker is sitting, that's the points you get. You're going to be earning points, both Triumph, which are light colored, and Tragedy, which are dark colored. Tragedy does not mean negative points. I initially thought so, but it's not. There are just two separate rows here on the score. So you're going to be earning Triumph and Tragedy, respectively, white and black, based on the cards that you have here. You're also going to be earning points based on where the marker is. So if you've got a 2 black, you're going to add that to your 2 black row here. It's 1 point per experience token you have. For every hero card you play, you get a point. For every anti-hero card you play, you get a point. Oh, speaking of which, if you are on the tracker here, you'll notice that some are white, some are both, and some are black. This tells you what cards you can play based on where you're sitting. So if you're down here toward the bottom, playing hero cards just not possible. So if you keep yourself neutral, you can play both. But if you're a goody two-shoes, you can't be evil, and vice versa. Story icons, I explained those already. If you have matching sets, you get a certain amount of points for that. You count up your total, and whoever has the most wins the game. I will say right out of the gate, there's a lot of different things that blend together here. So it's going to be a little rough for us for our first game. This is actually the standard setup. There's actually more to the game than this. There are hero and villain cards that you can add to these 3 decks to make the game more interesting, like heroes and heroes will slide underneath these existing cards, and you can get both when you succeed at that attempt. You can also play the game solo. You can play co-op. There are like tragedy quests or something that you can embark on. There's more to the game than what you're seeing here is what I'm trying to tell you. But this is enough for us right now to learn the game and to get started. All right, so I think whoever last read a book or something gets to go first. So did you read a book recently?
You were reading that Star Wars book last night.
Star Trek, but okay.
Star Trek.
Same thing. Just because it has the word star in it. Okay. So, all right, I'll go first. I get to, and the back of the rule book has a nice little turn order thing and a quick guide on how everything plays out. It's like, it plays very simply, but there's a lot of little rules that can get you caught up, and that's the real challenge of this game, is just learning every different element and learning the terms too, because you've got tragedy, you've got triumph, you've got you've got your origin, your motivation, destiny. I always forget that one. And memorizing what the runes are, if you're not looking at the back of the rule book. See, there's
hero, anti-hero.
Exactly. All right, so I'm going to choose one of these 4 cards.
Go for it.
In looking at this, and I'm just going to reveal this to the camera now so they know what I'm going after, but this is what I could get at the end of the game if I complete this. So, yeah, I'm going to try and get cards that match that hidden goal, if I can. My farmer, during a challenge, if at least one of your runes shows a wisdom result, which is... There's 2 sides to the wisdom rune. There's the success. The other side, this means 2 successes. On the very bottom of a player sheet, I did say that we're about to play, but I keep having to go back. There's different symbols on these different runes. This is success. These symbols are double successes. These other symbols, like draw a hero, draw an anti-hero, diamond, gain an experience token, draw a hero or anti-hero, and so on. So different runes have different symbols on them, and different things happen. Okay.
Wow, that farmer card is so OP.
But yeah, if at least one of your runes shows a wisdom or strength result, gain an experience point. The Seeker of Truth, once per turn, you may spend an experience and gain a wisdom until the end of the turn, which helps me roll if I need to complete a challenge. So this Escape Your Pursuers is a challenge. This one here is a trait, Spiritual. It gets me a wisdom if I get it, and a little star symbol for endgame scoring for the set collection. You may not gain this if you have a tragedy point, which I don't. Secret Royalty. This gets me a Constitution if I decide to go for it. You may only gain this if you discard a hero card or spend experience. Rebellious, that's a dexterity symbol up there. You may only gain this if you gain, if you gain a negative, if you gain, evilness, whatever it's called.
But when it says gain, does it mean like if you're on here, like on any one of those, is that what it means?
I think so. See, this is the part that's difficult for me, because there's so many different card effects in this game. There's no easy, this rulebook does not have an answer to every single one question. So we're going to be winging it for a while until we get the hang of it. But more than likely, I'm going to go ahead and choose this one. I'm going to spend 1 experience point. I'm just going to put that back in the box here. Here's a look at the box insert in case you're curious. These are all the different cards that we didn't use. Again, we get 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these at the beginning of the game, so there's more in the box that we didn't even see. There's other hero and villain cards that we're not using. There's 4-player co-op, 3-player co-op, the experience tokens here. Just put this off to the side. Okay, so that just slides under here, like so. And a new one comes out. And anything else I want to do on my turn? I can also pay an experience to get rid of one, but I'm not going to do that. And I think that's it. Yeah, so now you get to go.
Okay.
So that means you can choose a card if you want.
Oh, man. Alright, so...
I'm actually going to zoom in a little bit since the top of the screen is not being used.
Okay, so... What is the other side to the diamond? Die.
That is... diamond. That is Constitution. That's what...
Let me see.
Oh, there's also a third special rune that you unlock if you've got 3 or more of that attribute. So if I had 3 strength or 3 or more wisdom or 3 or more intelligence on these cards, the number of attribute symbols you have determines how many runes you throw, up to a maximum of 3. But there's a special third rune that you unlock, and you only roll this if you have 3. So if I had 1 strength, for example, I would have to throw one of these 2. This is the third special rune. I cannot throw this third strength rune until I've got 3 strength in my array.
I see.
And it just offers something special on the other side.
So it basically replaces the third similar...
It replaces the third rune, but it's a special one.
I see.
It's something special.
I see. Okay.
But you cannot throw it until you've got 3 of that symbol in your array.
I see. Okay.
16 minutes in, and we didn't even throw a full...
Wow.
Well, it's all... There's a lot here. There's just a lot here.
I think I'm gonna go with this one.
What's that one
And
now?
spend an experience point. You may only gain this if you gain
Okay.
whatever tragedy or spend an experience.
Okay, so you're gonna spend an experience. It's right in the box. There you go. And that would just slide underneath your first card here.
The first card.
Mm-hmm.
On top.
Yep. So now you've got 2 dexterity symbols, a constitution. You've got that
Sad face.
mask, whatever, for endgame scoring. Do you want to do anything else? I don't think you can.
You can do more actions.
Well, the other action you can the other things you can do is you can pay an experience to get rid of 1. You can play hero or anti-hero cards or activate any abilities from character cards that you might have. But I don't think you have anything yet.
No, not yet.
Okay. All right. So based on what I'm seeing here, this one I might actually try. This is escape. This is a challenge, and I can do either the top or the bottom. If I do the bottom, I need to have a success of 4. I'm going to do the top one. I need a success of 3. So if I succeed in this challenge, it slides on top, and I get a dexterity. So I can use either dexterity runes or wisdom runes, or a combination of the 2. I don't have any dexterity here, but I do have a wisdom rune, so I do want to take a wisdom rune. I also get the 3 base ones as well, which is an all-the-time thing. And I don't think I earn anything else. Once per turn, you may spend an experience to gain an additional wisdom. So if I wanted to, I could spend another experience token to try and, that would guarantee another one. Or if I wanted to, I could spend an experience to get a dark rune. And if I roll that side, I get a slash, a success. The other side, it's 2 successes, but I go down the tracker here. So I don't know how this is going to play out. I don't know if I should be doing good, evil stuff. I don't know. So I'm actually going to make use of this Seeker of Truth ability. And I'm just going to go spend an experience, and I gain a rune until the end of the turn. So I'm just going to take another green one. Alright, so now I've got these runes here to the left. And they're like dice.
So you don't get like these runes, you don't get the orange one because it's already your trait?
No, because you only use the runes that are on the left side of the card. There's dexterity and wisdom showing here. I've got strength, but it's useless on this because there's no strength symbol. There's constitution. I have constitution, but there's no constitution here. There is wisdom, so I've got wisdom. I've got no dexterity to match this. So I've got 3 core, plus one from spending an experience from the Seeker of Truth card. So I've got 5 runes that I'm going to be using.
Wow.
So I'm just going to do that and then do that. Okay, so I've got 1 success, 2 success. This counts as 2 successes.
Wow.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've rolled the 3 that I needed. You just have to you have to roll equal to or greater than in order to succeed. So I overkilled that. Probably didn't need to spend that experience, but you know, you just don't know when you're doing stuff like that. So that means I succeed. I get the card, and I slide this under like that.
Cool.
Had I done the bottom one, it would have slid in the other direction. Okay. And a new card comes out, and I don't think there's anything else I'm going to do at this point. So now you get to go.
Well, I can't do any of the challenges because I don't have any of their traits.
Oh, you know what? Once per turn, you may... Oh, never mind. During a challenge, if at least one of your runes shows a...
You had 2 of them?
Yeah, at least 1. It says gain... It says at least 1. There were 2, but it says at least 1. So that means 1 or more gain an experience. So this farmer lets me earn an experience token.
I see.
At least one of my runes showed that symbol. So I get an additional experience point.
Well, the only thing I can do is spend an experience for this one. I can't battle with anyone else.
You can get this one if you want. I mean, this is...
I can't because I don't have any black.
No, that means black diamonds. From these cards will have victory points on them as well. This is not related to this. This, I believe... Well, I don't know. That's another... I don't know if that card relates to this, because there's victory points on these cards as well. Not on these Act 1 ones as far as I can tell. So far there's none. But Act 2 and Act 3 there are victory points. Some are white, some are black. And I'm wondering...
I'll just spend this.
Again, if we mess up, I don't care. This is our first game, you know?
I'll just spend an experience points to grab this one.
Okay. And what was that one? Brave. Okay, so you get a strength and... Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you don't have a strength, so cool.
So I'm brave, rebellious, and a pickpocket. Perfect.
That's good. You want to be brave.
I'm brave enough to pickpocket people in my rebellious stage.
Yeah.
Alright, now it's your turn.
Alright, so I'm going to replace that.
And did you draw... Oh, you only went to 3. Okay, never mind. On that challenge.
Alright, banish a ghost.
Wasn't the challenge supposed to be on the bottom?
No, there's 2 parts to a challenge card.
That's right,
the top or bottom. I chose the top one.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're
gonna try that one on.
What's this one?
Oh, you're gonna try that one.
I'm looking to see what this is. Plan the city's defenses. I would use strength and intelligence. I have a strength symbol. I do not have an intelligence symbol. If I were to do the top one. Well, it doesn't, or the bottom one. The bottom one would give me a hero card and a strength symbol, but remember, I'm going after a certain endgame victory condition, so I may want that. I would need to roll 4 though, and I'd only be able to roll 4 runes. This one would be tough to get. So I may not want to do that. What else could I go after? Goodness. Well, I could use an experienced dark rune. I could do that. That could be a thought. You know what? Yeah, let's YOLO it. If you fail a challenge, it gets discarded, but you gain an experience token as a consolation prize.
Oh, nice.
So I'm going to try the top one, and it allows me to use strength and intelligence. So I've got my 3 core runes. I'm going to take 1 strength out of here. And I will spend an experience to get a dark rune. And I think... What are you doing?
I'm looking at the score sheet. For the score sheet.
Oh, it's there somewhere. Alright, so I've got my strength from this card. I've got my 3 basic runes. I spent an experience to get a dark rune, and I need 4. I need 4. So there's a 2er on here, a 2er on here. Let's see how this goes. Five.
Wow.
Okay, so that was good. I don't gain on my point track. Or on this alignment track. I don't go down because this is just a regular slash, no penalty. There's 5 successes here, and I needed 4. So I mean, it's a 50-50 shot, but still, anything can happen with these things. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and put this on the top. And that actually unlocks the next row because this locks me in. I've got 3 cards here. Let's go ahead and put these back. So now these become unlocked, and now we can both attempt these. I can no longer do these because I'm locked in now. I've got 3 cards, that's it. So we've got 4 new cards that just came out. Challenge 4 difficulty, 5 difficulty. There's some negative tragedy points there, a positive triumph point there. Lots of text, lots of abilities, lots of attribute stuffs.
What does that mean? The 2 moons.
The 2 moons. You may only gain this if you have. Good question. I think that means if I'm down on the tracker twice, like if I'm down here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because this is a moon, this is a moon. Okay. I think this is 3 and that's 4. In the FAQ, there's actually an FAQ in the back of the rulebook. Needed to be bigger. But, yeah, so it does make reference to 2, 3 on. So this corruption track is related to the number of moons that you see. So, it's called corruption, is what that is. So this is corruption, the corruption track. I call it the alignment track, but it's corruption. Again, lots of terms in this. So yeah, if you're down here, then I think you can do that. Vengeful. You can get that vengeful card.
Man, this is tough. All right. I guess I'm going to try. I kind of want to try this one.
That challenge?
Yeah.
What is that? Steal to survive? That's dexterity. You have 2 dexterity here already, and there's 3 core, so that would be 5 runes that you have.
For the 4. No, for the bottom one, but it's not a +1. Is that like choosing which one?
Well, which one were you gonna? Well, no. I mean, it doesn't matter. There's no +1 on either, so it's a difficulty 4 no matter what one you decide to do.
See.
The reward is different. This gives you one tragic point.
Yeah.
Which is positive for the end game scoring. A tragedy point is not negative. It's just another victory point of a different kind.
Yeah.
But you would get another dexterity if you did it this way. If this way, you get a mountain symbol for endgame set collection, and then a constitution if you did the bottom challenge. The attributes you can use are dexterity and constitution. You've got 2 dexterity and 1 constitution. So you'd be rolling 3 core plus 2 dexterity plus 1 constitution. That's 6 runes plus a possible dark rune if you want to spend an experience. But with a difficulty of 4 and 6 runes, there's a good chance.
Yeah.
It's up to you on what risk you want to take with that.
I want to try this one.
Okay.
And
what are your abilities? Are they going to help you here at all?
Yeah, I can spend my last experience points to gain another.
Oh, you can gain an extra. So sort of like my Seeker of Truth.
Yeah.
You're what is that? A thief? The Thrill Seeker.
Yeah.
You can spend an experience to gain a dexterity rune.
But like you said,
you have a good chance. I mean, I don't want to say you have a good chance, and then you get all negative, but
that would be
Well,
that would be my luck.
That would be my luck.
But then-
Dice hate me. But these are runes, so maybe the runes are with me. Maybe I just need to start playing games that only feature runes and not dice, and then maybe I'll be okay.
Just to be sure, I get nervous. Do I want to spend it?
What is this down here?
That I don't have enough experience points. You can pay 2 to try again completely.
Oh.
To roll again.
Okay. So there's
If I fail.
If you fail, you get 2.
If I fail a certain type of challenge, which is one of these.
So why don't you hold on to your experience, and if you fail this...
I don't have enough anyways.
Well, no.
I have to pay 2 to try again.
I thought you said you'd earn... Once per turn when you fail it... Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So you don't earn anything.
No.
I thought it was you'd gain 2 experience if you failed. No, it's just you would have to pay 2 to try again.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to try this. And how do I get in? You know what? 1, 2... You know what? Yes, I will, because I want that special rune. The special one.
Okay.
Right?
This is your last one. So you're going to get 3 dexterity rooms plus the special one.
Mm-hmm.
And
wait, is it 2 dexterity rooms plus and the special one?
You've got 2 it's 2 dexterity here. You got 2 dexterity. So let's do this together. 3 core. 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah. Then you've got 2 dexterity.
Yeah.
1, 2. These are the basic dexterity runes. You're going to spend an experience point to get an additional rune. Yeah. This is the 3rd special one now.
Yeah.
Okay? Now you also Constitution. You get a Constitution rune. Not the special one, but the regular one.
Okay. And that's it. Right.
Yes.
Because you made it seem like I get...
Oh, wait. That's
Oh.
That's charisma. This is Constitution.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's my fault.
The red one. That's purple.
That is purple. I had them mixed together. That's why. Okay, so let's do this. There we go.
Okay, thank you.
I think I got that right.
All right. Okay, so I roll these. I don't like these as die.
Really?
I think it's so silly. I might as well just draw them from a bag.
Yeah, I guess. You got this. You just need a success of 4.
I'm so nervous. Dice hate me, but I love dice.
Okay, well, hold on. That's 4.
Success.
Success, double success. That's 4. Blank, blank. So you get to draw a... Anti-hero. And this is a choice of hero or anti-hero.
Can I look at this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Am I allowed to?
Yeah, you're allowed.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
So I don't know the difference between the hero and the anti-hero cards though. Like I have to wonder if they have different types of abilities.
I don't know. I haven't looked at the decks. I didn't want to cheat.
You know what?
I would say take one of each.
Yeah, let me take a hero.
Because what if you go up or down?
Yeah.
And you have 2. If you go up and you have 2 negative, or you have 2 anti-hero, you can't play them.
Yeah. So let me get a hero.
Hero.
Okay.
You want to show them to the camera and I won't look?
Yeah. Here you go.
Alright. I'm gonna try and do this without looking. Okay. It looks
it's
like
fine, it doesn't matter.
There. So those are the heroes, or this is the cards that she got.
I can see you reading. No.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. It's fine.
Alright, but you did succeed. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. So this would go under... Now, did you do the top one or bottom one?
This one, I did the bottom.
Okay, so that would slide under, yeah.
Okay, and now I can't do any more.
Yeah, that's locked in.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, you take all these back?
Yeah. So that's dexterity.
Oh. Maybe we should keep the basic ones out.
I have the base ones out.
Oh, sorry.
I've had them out the entire game. Okay. Alright, so I'm just gonna, even though we can't draw from here anymore, you know what, I'm just gonna get rid of these.
Oh, because you can't draw.
Well, yeah, neither of us can.
I see.
So I'm just gonna put them here, put them off to the side.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move these down so the camera can see them better. And our Act 3 ones will go there. And, okay. So is there any, now you can play, I don't know what your cards say, but You can play cards at any time, assuming condition is met on the card. Some say only play during this or play during that. Okay, you're good?
Because I can't do another action, right? Like, I can't get another card.
No.
Yeah, no. I'm good.
Okay, so looking at this, what am I going to do? You may only gain this if you have a crown or spend experience.
Ooh,
I've got a crown, so I'm going to go ahead and take this.
Wow.
It's a free one. This gives me another strength as well.
Good job.
There you go. It is now your turn. I'm not going to do anything else.
Okay. So, I'm going to hold on. Sorry, it's a
Take
lot
your
of
time.
thinking.
No, take your time. I'm going to be thinking myself.
All right, I'm going to
Need-
play this card, the hero card,
Okay.
and I'm going to do this challenge.
Okay, so what does the hero card say?
It says play this before you attempt a challenge. Add an extra crown thingy symbol or wand.
Charisma or intelligence?
Okay.
Okay.
Rune to my attempt. So I'm gonna try.
You're going to add
This
I
one.
guess you're going to, that one takes dexterity and intelligence, so I'm guessing you're going to add that intelligence.
Yeah.
rune.
So it's just one intelligence and. Oh man, I don't have.
You have dexterity though.
Yeah, I do. I wanted to spend. I don't have any extra. I don't have any XP points. How do I even?
There's cards that give you XP.
Man, that stinks.
So you would get, well this goes, you keep this in front of you for endgame scoring. There's 1 point up here that you'll get. But anyway,
Ooh.
so you've got,
Oh wait, I can't do that then.
what are you talking about?
I can't. I don't have 3 of these. I only have 2.
What are you talking about?
I don't have 3 dexterities. I only have 2.
You don't need 3 dexterities. Here, hold on. No, stop. One at a time.
Oh, this is basic.
These are the core, these are the basic runes.
Oh,
okay?
that's why. Okay.
So you've got your intelligence from that hero card,
Oh,
right?
okay, yeah.
Now let's look at your symbols.
Okay, now those.
You have no intelligence,
Yeah.
but you have 2 dexterity.
Oh, okay. I thought these were dexterities. My
No.
bad. That's why I was
No.
like, I don't need them. I can't.
So this is what you have.
I see.
3 base, 1 intelligence from the card that you played, 2 dexterity from your symbols here.
I see.
So a total of 6 basic, but some are double, so you might get a double roll. Like the dexterity have a double side,
Yeah.
so you might get a double.
And I need 4.
You need 4. You got this. Now, are you doing the top or bottom challenge?
I'm doing the bottom.
So this would get you intelligence and a little tower symbol.
Yeah. Is that a tower symbol? That was like a thread.
It looks like a rook from chess.
Yeah. I thought it was like one of those spindles. Those
No, it's a
thread
tower.
thingies. Yeah, I guess.
I think a tower is more thematic than
Yeah.
than a thread.
But Sleeping Beauty, didn't she like
Wrong.
poke her? Okay. A tower.
Anything with Sleeping Beauty wrong. Alright. There you go, you got it. Okay, that's plenty.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You got 9.
Nice.
Now, do you have any effects that feed off that?
Doesn't seem like it.
Okay, so you get to take this, put it underneath. Yeah, I agree, dog. Good job.
Dang.
So dexterity.
What was the other side of this?
Just a regular success.
Okay. I gotta find some way to earn
Experience?
This is ridiculous.
Alright.
Alright, 1.
Is there anything else?
No, and then this card goes over here.
Yeah, you
Do
just
I get a point for that?
at the end of the game.
Oh.
That's what this here is.
Yeah,
These 2 rows on the score tracker. 1 point for every hero card played. 1 point, 1 tragedy point for every anti-hero.
I see. Cool.
All right, so back to okay.
Alright, so now it's your turn.
Yeah. So now, I need. See, I don't have.
Oh, you have more treats than I do. Cool.
Not helpful.
Oh, no, we have even number of trades now. Okay, that's right. She went first.
All right. Wow. What is this? 1 point. Wow. I guess I'll try that. I mean, the chances of me getting this are pretty remote. Because I've got 1 dexterity, and that's it. I don't have anything else, but I might roll something and get, I don't know. More than likely I'm going to fail it.
But you get an experience point?
I get an experience point, yeah.
I see.
Anything else at this point? See, I don't want... Okay, yeah, I'll try it, and if it doesn't pan out, then... Okay, so I get 3 base, 3 core runes. I have 1 dexterity. This is going to be a failed roll, I know that already. The best possible roll I can get is 5, and I need 4. So that's...
You'll get it.
We'll see about that. So yeah, I need... 1, okay, I have no constitution. Okay. So I'm going to roll these.
I'm surprised you didn't try this one.
Which one?
This one. You would have 2 dice.
Yeah, but there's certain things I'm trying to, there are certain things I'm going after.
Wow.
Oh!
What? I told you. I told you.
Boom, 5.
Good job.
5.
I told you.
Okay, so that goes away. That was luck.
Totally.
So.
That was really good. That's why I don't like these quote-unquote dice.
I like them.
Now you do.
I like them.
That's funny.
Okay, so I got a point. I'm going to get a point for that at the end of the game because there's a victory point there. So now it's your turn. There's nothing else I can do.
Okay.
What else do I need? I've got...
There's a lot of challenges, huh?
I think I'm
It's really good.
pretty sure I've got them all. Okay. Becoming the jack of all trades. I'm one of those characters that has an attribute point on every single thing, and only 1 attribute point on every single thing. I've got 1 strength, 1 dexterity.
Dang. The only one I can really try for.
And again, if you fail it, you can always you get an experience too. So you have that anti-hero card still.
This doesn't help. What is the other side of the dexterity die when you get a 3rd bonus one? The 3.
It's an anti-hero card.
That would be. I'm gonna try, I guess, for this one.
The top one or the bottom one?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, this one. Either way, it doesn't matter because it's.
Well, it does matter because do you want strength or more dexterity as a reward? This is 2 triumph. Yeah. This is 2 tragedy points. I don't know if that matters, but it may matter depending on what endgame.
I might go bottom.
Okay. So you get 3 base runes. You need strength and dexterity. So you've got 1 strength there. Do you have strength anywhere else?
No.
Do you? Okay, you've got 2 dexterity. So that's 1, 2. Do you have anything else?
No.
Okay. So you could roll. That's a good choice. You need to roll 4, right? 5. Okay, 5. You got this.
I need some of that luck.
Yeah, well, mine's running out, I know. Whoa, okay, you got, okay, so.
3, 5 right here.
Yes. So no special things came up, but you rolled enough. So you get this one.
Okay, so
and you put that on top.
On the bottom.
Oh, you're gonna take the bottom one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Ugh.
All right, let's put these back.
Too many challenge cards. I want some trades.
Yeah. Are you gonna play any cards or do anything else?
No.
Okay. All right. Resist arrest, huh? Which one's easy? I've got. This would be 5. I need 5 to do this one. But that would go well with that. Actually, you know what? Yeah. I'm going to go for this one. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be 5. I'm going to go for the top one, lead and attack. I need strength and wisdom, which I've got. So,
Nice.
I get 3 base runes. I get, how many strength do I have? I have 1, 2 strength. That's the special one. There we go. I have 1 wisdom. Mm-hmm. I can spend an experience to get an additional wisdom, which I'm going to do. That goes in, that's my last experience point. And I think that's all I can do with that. So I need 5 on this. Hope that it pans out that way.
Yeah, you got it.
Let's see.
So easy. Look at that.
Okay, so that's a lot. Okay, double success.
8.
Now, here's the thing. If at least one of your runes shows a result, gain an experience.
Nice.
So I get that back. That's what I was hoping for.
Dang.
So I got this card on top. I also get to draw a hero card.
Nice.
And this is what it says. Add an extra sword or dexterity rune to your attempt, basically. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I definitely want to use that before the end of the game because I get a point when I do that. But I need to stay positive here. This goes up here. This is my 3rd card. So that unlocks the next row. Place that. These cards are so awesome looking.
Yeah, they are. I almost don't care about the rest of the board game. I just want to play with the cards. That's how I feel about half these board games.
Yeah.
Like, you have good
the art is really
cards.
good. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything else. I'm locked in on my 3rd card here, so I can only do cards for this one.
Mm-hmm. Wow, so these are all challenges. No more trade cards. That's crazy. Oh. Oof. Wow. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Wow, indeed.
I'm sorry, I'm totally thinking. Wow.
Wow.
I think. Oh man.
You can attempt the 3s now.
I want to attempt one of those, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Dang nabbit. Whatever. I'll just do that one.
Ah!
I hope that's
Okay, so it's a 7.
an 8.
An 8. Slay the dragon. Really, an 8? Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
All right. Well, you've got how many strength and dexterity?
I have
rooms?
1 strength.
Okay, and
I have 3 dexterity with the special.
okay. All right. So there's a good possibility here.
Oh, I wish I had experience points to actually add the stupid thing.
Right,
you feel how sweaty my hands
are? Yeah, I just took a bath in your hand sweat. What the heck,
I'm
man?
nervous. I'm nervous.
Nervous? There's nothing to... Let me draw cards from here on out for you.
Alright, okay. So that was 3.
Oh my god. She's a sweat machine. We've got a dog, you know. Just dry your hands on the towel. Yes. I know puppy is.
Oh man, I really am sweating.
If you pet the dog right now, you're gonna have just hair clumped to your hand.
That's why I haven't touched her. Like I want to, but I know I can't.
And these runes. I'm gonna have to sanitize everything after we're done.
Okay.
Alright, you got this. Oh, okay, you got it. You've got that 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
Good job. So you've got 9 there.
Okay.
So what do you get for that?
The bottom one.
Is there any special cards you draw or anything
No.
like that? No,
I didn't choose the top one. I just chose the bottom.
Alright, so you get a crown symbol, 4 points at the end of the game,
and an extra strength.
and an extra strength. Okay. Good job.
Oh wait, does this mean I get +1 of this?
No. +1 is the difficulty. That means...
Really?
Yeah. Well, no, look. Remember how we were talking? This side here? Look. See this 6?
Yeah.
6 is the base challenge.
Yeah.
+1 is... That means that this is a 7 down here, and this is a 6 up here.
I see. Can I see a rule book real quick? Not that I don't trust you, because now I want to know what the heck this card means.
Wow, okay.
I'll try not to wet your book too much.
Alright. You're in the light, but that's... Okay.
Oh,
There you go.
sorry.
You're fine. Which one am I going to want to do?
I don't understand this. Oh, I get it now.
Do you?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah. I see.
I want something with... See, all of these are bad because, I mean, my primary attribute is strength, which is very odd for me. I normally don't do strength stuff.
Oh, I'm so stupid. I could have used this card right there.
Okay. This is 7. 7!
You got this. If I got that 8 one with the little crap
7! Well, I would get with this is, well, with this one, I would get 1, and then that's 2. No, there's no way.
Really?
No, I wouldn't. I'm looking for stuff that I'd have a chance of. All of my attributes are spread out except for strength. Strength is my only strong suit. So I've got to attempt. All right, I'm going to attempt this one, and more than likely I'm going to fail it. This is Champion of Light. I'm going to attempt the top one. The bottom one is a +1 to difficulty. There's no way. So I'm just going to attempt this top one here. It gives me 4 victory points if I succeed. I get 3 base plus just wisdom is all I get. So I get 1 of these. I'm not going to spend an experience. Well, you know what? I will. I'll YOLO it.
You got this.
That way, because there's a better chance if I roll 1, I'll get to get it back, assuming I get a double. All right, so I need a 5 from this. There we go. Okay, I did not succeed, but I do get 1 back for this.
Nice.
I also get 1 for failing. This goes away for good.
Oh yeah, you get 1 for failing.
Now this goes into a discard pile normally, but we're never going to get to the bottom of the deck. So I'm just going to put it at the bottom of the deck. I also get I get to take 1 of these 2 here. I'm going to take, gain, oh nice. This is gain, okay, cool. All right, so these go back, and it is your turn.
Okay.
I gotta remember to play these cards. I keep forgetting. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, just to get it out of the way. Deny the darkness, gain 2 sun, or choose another hero to gain 1 sun. I don't want to give you victory points, but if I do that, you won't be able to play your anti-hero card. If I do that, because you'll be on. But I'm gonna go ahead and gain 2. Because I went from 2 to 8 points.
Wow.
So I'm going to play that. That's face up now.
Nice.
And actually, I'm just gonna put it. Yeah. Okay, so you get to go.
Okay. Oh my god. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This is so crazy. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ooh. If I do. Oh my god.
It's a trait there. You may only gain this if you have more positive triumph than negative. Which, no, because the only point card I have is a tragedy.
Oh, I keep thinking this. Are you sure? Because these are diamonds too.
No, that's for endgame.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure.
Okay. Oh, in story. Okay, I see what you mean. I still wouldn't be able to get it, because... Oh, wait, no, I could.
Yeah, you can get it if you wanted. That gives you 2...
That's a story icon, not a trait, right?
Yeah, correct. That is a set collection for endgame scoring, and you get 2 hero cards if you took that. The blessed trait card.
Wow. You're really going for that crown stuff.
Well, I have 4 crowns.
Yeah, you do.
So I don't need any more. That's my 8 points
that's
right
like,
there.
yeah, that's 8. Wow. So you have 16. How much do I don't even know what I have. We're almost done with the game though.
Yeah, 30 minutes left on batteries, so...
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Did you take any of the 3rd tiers?
This is the... I tried one, but I didn't succeed.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I could still take a 2nd tier.
You can.
I see. Okay. Okay.
Remember, the game ends when the 3rd one gets locked in.
Sorry. I'm gonna actually take... I'm so nervous.
Take a Benadryl.
I'm so nervous. Alright, I'm gonna take... Okay, so if I do... Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, hold on. I'm so sorry.
Terraforming Mars all over again.
I know! Okay. Dang it, I wish you brought me down too. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're gonna have to cut this out, by the way.
Why?
Because I'm taking so long. Okay. I'm going to do... Yeah,
That's what I said, dog. I know.
Sorry.
I'm bored too. I know.
No. I got this.
I know. She's thinking right
I
now.
am thinking.
Yes, she is.
No, maybe. This is terrible.
Oh my god.
I know!
I'm gonna record a video game. Let me know when you're done.
I'm sorry. It's just there's so many options, babe. It's really difficult. Alright. It's either this one, or this one.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is put a cut here.
No, hold on. I'll try this one.
With 28 battery life, I'm just saying.
Okay. I'll try this one.
I can either cut it now and you can think as long as you want.
I'm gonna do this one.
Alright, is it a challenge? Or
yeah,
what?
it's a challenge.
6 successes needed. The bottom one is a 7. So are you going to do the top or bottom one?
I'm going to do the bottom.
So it's 7 to win. 7 to get that.
So 2...
You get 3 base.
3 base, 2 dexterity, plus the 1 that's all special.
So you get 3 dexterity.
And that's it. Oh my god, the glistening.
Do you have...
I don't have the crown thing.
You don't have charisma.
Yeah.
Okay. Any cards to help you with this? No? Alright. Oh my Gosh. Okay, so let's see what you got. The camera can't see any of that.
Sorry.
So you've got 7.
Oh, good. That was 7, right?
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the card you were going after was this one?
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
This gets you a...
hero or an anti-hero?
Yes, which one do you want?
Give me a hero card.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind these.
Alright, so go ahead and take this.
Oh, wow.
And you get 3 points at the end of the game and a scale symbol for endgame set collection.
And that was the 3rd tier. Oh man. Okay.
You all done?
Yeah, your turn. This game is making me sweat.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Sorry.
My gosh.
I get nervous.
I see. See, all of these are terrible.
I know. I totally know.
Like, I have 1 intelligence. This needs constitution. That needs intelligence. That needs a combination.
Wisdom and crown.
Right, but...
Can you use hero cards simultaneously, like multiples, or no?
I don't know what you just said. Yeah, you can use as many as you want.
Okay.
I'm going to try this one.
That was funny.
This is Forest of Nature. Enslave the Forest Spirit is the one I'm going after. This will give me 4 points, 4 tragedy points if I decide to go with that. And I get a crown if I succeed. I need 3 base plus 1 wisdom. Because I've got 1 wisdom here and I've got 1 charisma. I'm going to spend an experience to get an additional wisdom. And that gives me 6. This card I can't use because it's strength or dexterity. None of those cards need it. Okay, so first and foremost, 2, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I got the card. I also rolled at least 1 of these.
Hold on. You're gonna play your card.
What? Play this after another hero has attempted a challenge. They must attempt it again, and now is a plus. Are you joking? I have to do this again and get a +1? Alright, well, this, I still get an experience for that, for this here, but I do have to attempt the challenge over again.
With a +1 difficulty.
So now I have to roll an 8. Thank you so much. I did not succeed. You get to keep that.
I'm sorry.
This goes away.
How come you didn't spend an experience to get it?
I'm not worried about it. I think it's once per round. Once per turn.
Oh,
I can only do that once.
I see.
So I got 5 here, which is not enough. So these go away. I do get to draw.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. I just won't cook for you later. So I'm gonna take a hero card. Okay, that's okay. So here's the hero card I got. All right, so we're down to 21 battery life. We have to cut here because I want to get some final thoughts in. So we're gonna play off camera until the end of the game. We'll bring it back up and then we'll tell you what we thought. So stay tuned. And we're back. So the game just ended. She managed to end the game with 3 of those Act 3 cards under her Destiny cards. I managed to get 2 under there. But she is missing 1 under her Act 2. So we'll see if that makes any difference. As far as scores go, let's go ahead and count them up now. We're going to count up the number of triumph points on these cards. I've got 4 here. And that's, well, 4. Let's go ahead and reveal these. My Hero of Destiny was, at the end of the game, if you have 1 of each attribute, gain 9 points.
Nice.
So I've got 8 plus 9 is 17, plus 4 is 21.
Wow.
And for the light points, what was yours?
Mine was at the end of the game, gain 1 victory point 1 light point for each of the red
Constitution
symbols
and
at
intelligence.
once, and also gain 1 for each type of story icon in your story.
Okay.
So
For one of each kind. So different symbols.
Yeah.
So you've got scale, you've got, well, we'll do that later. So
in total, the light points, I have 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Oh, no, these are separate. So
Oh.
what are just here and here?
So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14, okay.
But including this,
Okay, so how much is that now? That was, how much did you get for the Constitution and Intelligence?
that would be 1, 2, 3.
3 at 17. And then 1 for each
Type of story icon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, you're going for a variety there.
Yeah, I could have had another one if I wasn't so stupid.
17 plus, that's 22. So you actually got 22 points out of that. That was really good. Black symbols, the negative, I got 2, 3.
You had 2.
2. Experience tokens, I had 4.
1.
Light cards played, I had 3.
2.
You had 2. What about dark cards
1.
played? Okay, 1, I had 0. And story icons, the set collection part. I had 4 crowns. Nothing else mattered really, so that's 8 points. How much did you have?
I have 3 scales. I really wanted to complete my tier 2, but so I guess 2 scales and 2 just 2 scales.
How many scales did you have?
I have 3 in total, but that doesn't coincide, right?
No,
Yeah.
you need 3 scales gives you 4 victory points.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh.
2, 4, 8. Yeah, so it's 2, 3, and 4. So you have 3 scales, that's 4 points.
Oh.
Do you have 2 of anything else?
I thought I did. I guess I don't.
Okay, so that's 4 points then there. Okay, so again, rough estimate. You actually scored more points with your end game scoring here, your end game card, than I did.
I was really focused on that.
Yeah, because you got 22, I only had 21. So this is 24, 28, 31, 39, and yours was 24, 25, 27, 28, 32. So 39 to 32. We might have missed a point here and there, but
Yeah.
not too bad.
I could have had 4 scales. I could have had another different story icon. If I didn't complete this, like if I didn't end the game too early, I totally forgot that once you get the third the third card in Act 3, it's gone. I figured I could get this one final one, and man,
It was tough. I went for this card here, which requires 1 of each attribute. But that weakened me because when you got to the higher cards that needed 5 or 6, like I had 1 of each attribute. So it's like 1 or 2 of each. So my strength was the only one that I could use to do any of the higher cards, and it was difficult.
yeah.
One thing I did like, I could chain these 2 together, spend an experience to get an extra wisdom rune, and then when I rolled a wisdom or a strength double success, I would get an experience back.
That's insane.
So I was able to feed off the 2.
That's insane. Like mine was spending.
Spend.
But
Everything
I
was
could
spend.
never gain it. Like there's no way for me to gain it unless
Yeah.
I failed purposely on the challenges. But
There's 1 card I couldn't complete because I couldn't get more than 2 over the success. That's the same one you had, yeah, but I couldn't complete mine.
yeah.
So with 10 minutes left, what did you think?
It was good. I really, really enjoyed it. A few things I didn't like all the terminology is just kind of useless.
Yeah, it's very, very lore, very, very, yeah, like you said, terminology heavy.
Yeah, I wish they used different dye. Like I wish they were actual dye. I didn't like the slabs.
You didn't like the runes?
Yeah, and I don't know how we didn't utilize that enough, and so it was just kind of blah, like there.
Yeah, we didn't really move up or down the track too much.
Yeah.
This was meant to be a casual, like the play time is 30 minutes. Now, it didn't seem like 30 minutes. It was more like an hour because we spent a lot of time analyzing cards. I think once you get used to the game and you get used to how everything fits together, then yeah, maybe 30 minutes might be possible if everyone knows what they're doing. Yeah. But more often than not, you're going to sit there, think about what runes what attributes you have, what cards you want to go after, what symbols you want to set collect, what endgame condition you're trying to... There's so many things that are feeding off each other in this game. I don't see how it's possible to play in 30 minutes if you don't care about your endgame. But with 2 minutes left, I will say art great, game great, wonderful, absolutely fun to play.
I would love to try the co-op mode.
I would like to try the co-op as well, solo play as well. I think, though, there is a learning curve here. So expect your first or second time out to be longer and a little bit confusing because sometimes I had to look in the rulebook multiple times to understand a couple of concepts. But other than that, great game, highly recommended. That was Call to Adventure. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
Bye guys.